What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Week 14 Commission Address, the final Commadd of the regular season here in 2024. The playoffs are set. The toilet bowl is set. Who got in and who is not making the playoffs? Let's take a look. First matchup, Commish Prime taking on Wade. Wade coming in on a hot 10 game losing streak? 8 game losing streak. Yeah, we'll go 8. Needing a win of any sort to get into the playoffs. Just a win. And unfortunately for Rob, I did not do enough to take that win away from Wade. He was able to get the W in the heads up victory, thanks mostly in part to Zach Charbonnet with 38 points and Justin Jefferson with 32. So congrats to Wade on making the playoffs. I will still make the playoffs, however, we'll go in knowing that I only put up 139 points. Next matchup, Rob. Rob, I should have started with you to build the suspense. Rob needed 2 wins and a little bit of help. He needed some help from me, and he needed some help from Casey. And he got the help from Casey, but he didn't get it from me. Rob, however, did go 2-0 on the week, ruining the finale to Whiskey Jack's stellar season of going up and down and all over the place. Rob, big win. It's nice that you were able to do what you needed to do, but just didn't get the help that you needed to. As we take a look at Fajita taking on Casey Taves. Casey with a huge week, 195 points from Casey. I mean, you had that Addison and Darnold double dip, which was huge. Addison had 3 touchdowns. Of course, Justin Jefferson had 2. Darnold was slinging it, NFC Player of the Week. What would you guys do? You're a Minnesota GM. You got Sam Darnold. You got Daniel Jones. You got J.J. McCarthy. What do you do this offseason? Tell me. Let me know. Either way, Fajita, you are making the playoffs. You knew that once you had that median victory. Casey with the big week. Gus Bus taking on Nick 2 out of the playoff teams. Gus Bus finishing strong, 142 points over Nick's 133, finishing up a tough season for Nick as CMC coming back did not provide anything that he had hoped for. This matchup was huge. The number 1 and number 2 seed going against each other. And both technically at risk of losing a bye week should they not perform. And Jordan was down to, I think, a 13% win chance at one point on Sunday. But then Jamar fucking Chase came in with 14 catches and 2 touchdowns. And Jordan solidifies his bye week in style with a 175 to 152 routing of our top seed in Eric Brown. 23 points from Tua, 20 from Hubbard, 21 from Kittle, all helping that 45 from Jamar in a huge matchup from Jordan. It's Mickey taking on High Lifer. High Lifer we knew was going to make the playoffs after last week. However, 107 points. That is a gross feeling heading into the playoffs. Having that kind of confidence heading into the playoffs has got to feel a little shaky there, Spencer. Sitting on thin ice there a little bit. Helen Kells with 177 points in the 70-point victory. 70, let that sink in, against Aaron Rodgers. Juwan Jennings and Tyreek Hill each with 28 points in the win. Mickey, of course, not making the playoffs. Spencer will be. Let's take a look at the standings. We have Make America Drake Allen and Phil McCracken in our top 2 spots. They will get bye weeks in the first week of the playoffs. Followed by E.T. Phone Mahomes, Brown Neighbor Cooksmell, Greasy Boners, and Barry McCockiner will round out the playoff spots. Our first snub from the playoffs will be Chief of Stafford, followed by Helen Kells, Big Fucking Anime TDs, Big DK Energy, the waiver wire, My DK Hurts, Cut My Balls at 9 and 19. Wrapping it up, let's take a quick look at week 15. Like I said, the top 2 will get a bye. So we have the number 3 High Lifer taking on the number 6 in Wade. High Lifer finishing the season at 17 and 11, and Wade finishing at 15 and 13. The other matchup in the main playoffs will be Kamish Prime taking on Fajita. Kamish Prime coming in at 16 and 12. Fajita just behind at 15 and 13. In the toilet bowl, we got Whiskey Jack taking on It's Mickey, and Robbie D taking on Casey Taves. The other 2 will get a bye through to round 2 of the toilet bowl. Again, with the toilet bowl, you win, and you don't have to compete anymore. You're done. Worst case scenario, you lose, and then you lose, and then you lose in the final, and you are the toilet bowl champ for losing out. So don't do that. Don't lose out. I will hold you guys against, I don't know, maybe this year's loser will do something. Doesn't matter what it is, set the bar. And next year's loser, you got to up the bar just a little bit. You don't got to go crazy. But let's just, let's get something in there. Let's have some fun with it. Good luck in the playoffs to everybody that isn't playing me. And may your players stay healthy and ever unproductive. Good luck, Commish out.